Hello and welcome back to another episode of Army Men of War. I'm your host, Mighty Mapper123, and right here we have the last battle that we did. So be sure to go and click it in the description. Do not miss an episode. Every episode connects, and yeah, whatever happens in this video will just affect what happens in the next. So do be sure to like, subscribe, follow this series, and yes, let's get right on with this video and story. So as you guys remember, the Tangerians sent in a lot of soldiers in the previous video to take out Grump Industries and their private mercs. These are mercenaries. They were technically under the UCP ruling. That's why they've got white helmets on the battle map. But these guys actually betrayed the Greens. They refused to listen to their Queen's orders, and they refused to leave the Plastician mines in the Great Western Mountains of Tangeria. So Tangerian Mining Co. sanctioned them. They said get out. They refused, and that is because they were doing some dodgy dealings with a company called Sunka Industries. I can't even say it. Sunka Industries. And Sunka Industries, we know, is ruled by the Reds. So as we know previously, we know that they absolutely kicked the Greens' ass. And they just pushed up. We'll just delete those guys because they probably died. They moved in. They completely secured the mining facility. They broke into the main compound, and they captured the red and green CEO, and they'll be interrogating him. So they're gonna kick 7 shades of shiitake mushrooms out of him, and we are gonna get to the bottom, and we're gonna find out right who this Sunka Industries is. So anyway, whilst that was happening, right, we know that the capital of Tangeria, which is Tangiers over here, has been under a lot of stress lately. You've had Obsidian, and you know, we lost the Sultan Levantine is dead, and so on and so forth. Yes, and the Reds, under the command of the UCP, have took full control of the city and all surrounding areas. And I am pleased to announce right now, right, that the Tans are going to be gifted back their beloved city and their empire, but under the terms of them being under Red rule, which this has pleased South Viet Thanh. So South Viet Thanh and North Viet Thanh are going to be merging as one yet again. So that means in the next video we can probably start taking down all these barriers right here. So yeah, so we've got a merged Viet Thanh. Sahara has agreed to join his flag against the with the national Tan flag now under the command of Emperor Malice, because he was elected. I guess he's technically a dictator because he's not exactly royal blood, is he? So we can see there is currently a meeting going down in Tan Chi Min at the moment with Platos, Emperor Malice, General Sahara, and also the Discord representatives right here. Look, you can see them both there. But like I say, they are under the influence, basically a puppet state of the Reds. So you can still see there's a handful of soldiers in the wilderness right here. They're just finishing them up at the minute and just getting rid of them all. We can see all the devastation from which Obsidian left behind. What's next? Okay, so next up we do have the Purple Civil War as well coming up. So do tune in for that. Like I say, shoot that like button, drop a bomb on that subscribe button, join the Mighty Nation. Come and take part in this epic series. Link to the Discord is in the description, by the way. Come and be part of this awesome Army Men community that we have going on. So previously, before that as well, we saw the death, well, I won't say the death, the retreating of the Blues. We did find out that it was General Shawshank. He's half robot, half plastic now, and he has retreated in a civilian vessel. We don't know where he's gone. Hopefully he might show up in the series in the future, so do keep an eye out for what happened to General Shawshank. Maybe I'll give you guys a shout out in the comment section, or I don't know, I just love your comments, something like that, if you guess what happened to Shawshank and if you spot him in a future video, because there's going to be little Easter eggs from time to time from now on as well. So in today's battle, right, there's going to be a bit of a palaver, should we say, right, and that is going to be in Bleudonium. So if you guys remember, the Greys did gain military access to invade Greenland with the Blues for Operation False Throne. As we know, that was a terrible fail, and the Greens have locked their country down, so there's a full lockdown at the moment in Greenland, and that's also forced a full lockdown in Bleudonium. And what they didn't know was that the Greys were going to turn on them. So what happened was, I can actually unveil this now. So previously we know that the Greens made a bit of a pact with the Greys. So the Green Queen met up with the Grey leader. She met up with the Tans, the Reds, everyone. She just met everyone, and she made like these little secret agreements with them. And one of them was for the Greys to completely take over the Blue Capital. And the reason being there is because the Greens want to ally themselves with the Blues again, stop all this madness, and get them as part of the UCP, because it is, at the end of the day, the Greens just want a united world order. They just want a giant coalition, if that makes sense, for everyone to just be all one giant country. So that's the UCP right there. So for today's battle anyway, without me rabbiting on, we're going to be seeing the Greys actually move into the city of Bleudonium, which is the capital of Bleudania. The King's motorcade was currently going through the city when this lockdown was initiated, so this is going to be a huge city lockdown right here. And the King is going to be stranded in the road with his motorcade. Riot police have been called. The soldiers are going to be swooping into the city to try and protect him from the Greys. So the mission for today's battle is protect the Blue King. So if I shake my cursor like this, we're going to go right into our battle simulation on the main battlefield. And yeah, let's get this done. Let's see what happens. Right, so here we are on the battlefield, and right here we can see our Blue King scot-free. So this guy right here has been motorcading through his city when all of a sudden this siren right here came on, and this siren kind of told everybody that the Greys have turned on the Blues. I mean, it was a huge mistake for the Discord in the first place to even let the Greys move in on Blue territory. Huge mistake, and now they're going to be paying for it. So now the Blues have to protect their king. They've got juggernaut soldiers, they've got riot police, they've got armed military from the Homeguard. They've even got in some of their mainland soldiers, look, which are coming into the city from the countryside. Their job is to protect their monarch at all costs. So do stick around until the end of the video to see what happens to him. Will he survive? If he doesn't survive, I mean, maybe he could just be like knocked out or something. We'll see, but I'm going to try my best to keep him alive. The Greys at the moment are pouring into the town. We can hear gunfire in the distance, and here they are. Look, trucks are arriving. They're going to be attacking from all angles, apart from the back, because that's where the Blues are coming from. What do you guys think of this map? I wanted to give a big shout out to Gunther for helping me make this map. We've got like the clock tower right there. Look, it looks just like Big Ben from London. I really like the Blue territory because it really reminds me of home. It's based on the UK, you see. So anyway, here we go. The battle has started. Let's have a look at the attacking forces. So the Greys are moving up now with stormtroopers. These are elite infantry. They're bringing up some of these trucks, well, these cars as well, with machine guns on. It looks to me like they have found some blue machine guns and mounted them on the back of these trucks, or cars should I say. They're also bringing trucks full of soldiers as well, which they seem to be disembarking. We've got a good mix of infantry. We've got soldiers with, what is that? That's the SIG, I believe. And then we have some anti-tank and just a handful of other weapons as well. I've tried to add a lot of variation, and also squad leaders now. You can actually see the squad leaders on this battlefield. The riot police have decided to move forward with their shields. Look, these guys are absolute beasts. They're wearing armor, and he's dead, never mind. Okay, but they've got to fight their way through these cars now and try and get to the Blue King. So King scot-free has got his work cut out for this battle. He needs to defend as long as possible. We do have a lot of blue soldiers as well, and blue vehicles which are going to be entering the map. It is completely randomly generated, so we don't know who or what is going to come into the map. I mean, for all I know, nothing could happen. The Blues might get no reinforcements. It's all dependent on the AI and how the AI works, really. So whatever happens in this battle will affect what happens in the next. So this right here is a battle simulation to see what is going to happen next in the Army Men of War series. I mean, what other YouTube series does that? I don't think there is any, right? I mean, I'm probably an idiot because I should make every episode and then just schedule them, but I don't. I tend to make them one at a time and look at your guys' feedback in the comments, in the Discord and everything like that, and get you guys involved and get you guys to decide where we go next in the series. So, I mean, leave your ideas in the comment section and I'll be sure to pick the best one. And if you want your comment to stand out, be sure to upvote it by clicking that like button. So they have completely taken out the Homeguard on the left flank now. I think now is the time to start moving our king back. Is he still alive? He's the only dude left. The Juggernauts are dead. I wish I saw them die. So we're going to move our king back over here now, try and secure him. We've got to remember, this is a whole city, this is. Alright, so everyone is going to be piling in on this position right here. This is like the central point, maybe a little bit to the right of the city. I mean, you guys saw it at on the battle map at the start anyway. So we have got some riot police trying to defend the bullets whilst they cover the king as he runs to this position at the back. I don't know where he's gone. I think he might have made it there already. Uh-oh. Where's the king gone? Is he's still alive? Yep, the king is still alive over here, look. We've got a lot of men pouring in the map now to help support him, including a warrior. This thing is like the British version of the Bradley. It's got anti-tank, it's got AP, it's got everything on it. It's pretty dope. I believe it's even got smoke on it, so it can deploy smoke. Yo, look at this dude! Okay, I think it was a good move to move the king. Very good move indeed. But like I say, dudes, right, this happened on purpose. The Greens needed a way to get the Blues back on side. Otherwise, there's never going to be a united world coalition, which will be under the banner of the UCP. And if you want to know what the UCP is, the UCP stands for the United Coalition of Plastics, meaning that it's a giant unionist regime under the command of Queen Ivy of the Greens, and also the Reds, so they're like the second most powerful. So the Greens have conjured up this idea to get the Greys to sack the city, betray the Blues, and I believe the Greens are going to be like, hey Greys, leave the Blues alone, you know, get out of the city, give it back to King scot-free, and he's going to be more than pleased with the Greens and surely ally himself again with them. If he survives, that is, he might just blow up and die. I will try and get him out of there. Either that or get captured. Oh, dude, I didn't even think about that. What if he gets captured? That'd be pretty insane. Okay, so the Greys are moving in now. Look, that's a lot of men. They're all stormtroopers as well. This is elite infantry. Like all the other battle simulations as well, I've got no control. I'm going to take no control of any of the units. We're going to see what happens. I say like all the other simulations, I do take control sometimes, but only if it's fair. I just hit my mic when I said that. It's oh, is that a grenade? That's a terrible grenade throw. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay. Blew him to plastic bits. I feel sorry for these three Blues right here. Now they're retreating to the rest of their men. These are better soldiers than the Home Guard. I don't believe we have any Home Guard left. Yes, we do. There's a Home Guard soldier right there. He's armed with an M14. There's a couple of them up. Not going to last long though. We've got a whole army of Greys Bush. Whoa! That was cool. That was pretty cool right there. I wonder what happened to that warrior. Is that warrior still in action? Or is he retreated? I mean, I can't even see. Let's get a bird's eye view of this. Wow, look at that. If only we could get like night vision or get like an AC-130 in the air and just gunship them all down. That'd be pretty cool, right? I mean, we could if it was call to arms, but my call to arms doesn't work. Which is a shame, really. Also, happy isolation, everyone, by the way. Well, I say happy isolation. A lot of people are out of work, but this whole virus thing is pretty scary, right? I mean, as long as we follow all our country's guidelines, I'm pretty sure it'll all blow over eventually. Let's move the king, move the king. But yeah, everyone's either in quarantine at the moment. They're all doing their bit for this current pandemic worldwide. And not only is this city went onto lockdown, but also the whole world has went into lockdown. Jesus, what's going on there? Everyone is out of routine, so right, we're just going to surrender him. It's like, okay, boys, okay, this is the plan. You guys are going to go and distract them whilst I run in this direction. Okay, my king. Okay, my liege. Alright, peek. Go on, do it. What are you doing? Poke around. Okay, I'm doing it. Go. No, okay, maybe not. Let's run. Run away. I'm not seeing any Greys yet. How close are they? Oh, they're right close. Jesus. Okay, so we're just going to get the Blue King over here. Is there any way out? Oh no, we're trapped. We're pinned. Let's change his player so they don't kill him. Quick. I don't want them to kill him. I want them to keep him alive. So we're just gonna change. We're just gonna change him to the right player. So if we move him to player 1, there we go. Hopefully they won't shoot at him now. He's technically an enemy of the Blues now. But look at that. The Greys completely wrecked this motorcade. It looks pretty awesome though. It looks post-apocalyptic. This is what it would look like if a zombie apocalypse happened in Army Men of War right here. Do you know what? That's a damn good idea. I wish Obsidian made it further into the land. Also, if you don't know what Obsidian are, they're like a zombie orc race made of obsidian rock. It's like dark versus evil in this series. So like I say, I am going to be making a playlist as well for you guys to catch up on if you did miss any of the last season. So there's also playlists for every other season. This thing's been going on for far too long. I mean, I'm enjoying it, but it's a long series. I've never seen a series this persistent. It's been going on for about 3 years now, and yeah. Also, dudes, we hit 10 million views as well, so big thank you about that as well. So that's a giant achievement of mine. I made a big post about it on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, be sure to come over. Link is in the description. Come and follow me on Instagram. I tend to put up all my thumbnails and also additional posts about Army Men of War and also my personal life. So if you'd like to get to know me, be sure to come and check out my Instagram or Facebook or whatever. I don't know. Do what you want. It's your life. But yeah. So this battle simulation ended with a great victory. What they're going to do is now they're going to take the Blue King into custody. I did manage to change his player before they killed him. So that gives us a good... I don't know. They can just hold him ransom. I mean, the green plan's clearly worked. Look, don't shoot at him. Just secure him. He's on your team. It's like, right.
Something's not right about this.
Okay, I surrender, boys. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, okay. It's like, we got him. We got the king. Can we punch him? I wonder, actually. Let's abuse the king. I've always wanted to abuse the king. I swear we've got like a punch button somewhere in here. I think it's like use item. Is it that one? Maybe not. Screw it. Do you know what? Let's just get a grenade out. It's like, hey king, I've got a grenade in my hand. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Oh no. Okay, I'm joking. Oh crap! No, dudes. All right, I had to do that because you know he was gonna kill the king, but never mind. That's just me being silly. So this is definitely a great victory. Me massacring those 5 men there made no difference whatsoever. So if you do like this sort of content, be sure to like and subscribe. Leave me some feedback in the comments of what you want to see happen next. I am MightyMapper123, and thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.